Good morning, guys. Welcome back. And this is Say Adrian from Elite Educators. And today we have a question submitted by one of our epic students. Shout out to Ariel. Okay, so this question is based off of percentage and a subtopic which is known as profit. So the first thing, in order for us to tackle these questions, we need to know what percentage means. And as you guys probably heard me say a billion times, percentage, it comes from the Latin word percentum, which means for every 100 units. So let's say I have $100 and I decide to give my little cousin 25. Oh wait, let me just get the pen. I want to do this video like super quick so it could help as much students as possible. So let's say I have $100, right? So this is just an example first before we go into the questions. And I want to give my little cousin 25%. No idea what just happened. Okay, let's go back to first page. All right, 25% of that $100. It means that so percentage means for every 100. So it means out of every $100, I would give $25 to my little cousin. So again, percentum comes from the Latin word percentum, which means for every 100. Also, when we look at cricket, what is 100 runs called? That is called a century. 100 years is called a century as well. And even the percentage sign has hidden in this percentage sign that one, that zero, and this other zero. So it is easy to remember what percentage means. So if I want to give 25% of that $100, it would be for every 100, I would give $25. And this calculation, I made it super simple so you guys can see that I would have to give up $25 off my $100 that I have. Right. Now, this is a bit of a speed run, and do not worry, Ariel, when we get to this topic, I will show you guys it in great detail. This will be like 3 sessions we'll be doing this topic to make sure you guys master it. But let's actually go into the questions themselves. So this is a multi-part question, right? Because they say to calculate the selling price. So we have the cost price. Oh, let me see if I could erase this. Oh, guys, this is like one of the first times I'm using this updated app. So it does look a little bit different. So in this question, we have the cost price. So cost price is equal to $25. This is what we pay for it. Profit is what we add on to the original price and then we sell it for that profit. So if we have to have a business, so let's say we are selling Prime. Yes, I know you guys like that example. Remember, none of the can Prime that is unhealthy, it has caffeine, but the ones in plastic bottle, that's essentially Gatorade, but way too expensive. If we buy a bottle of Prime for $20, remember, we imported it into the country, we paid for shipping fees, we had to pay taxes, and we have to make something called a profit. So we might sell that for $25, we might sell it for $35 so that we make $10 profit. In this case, the person who is giving us this question, they are telling us how much profit that we can add on that item. So they say calculate the selling price. So selling price is always equal to the cost. Yes, I know my handwriting is terrible. Selling price is equal to the cost price plus the profit we made. So in the example I gave earlier, I said that if we buy a bottle of Prime for 25, which would be the cost price, and we made a profit of $10, we would sell it for $35. And that, remember, we paid $25 for the Prime, and the $10 will be ours, right? And so the selling price will be $35. In this case, the cost price is $25. So for us to get the selling price, we have to add the profit. And the profit would be 10%. So check this out. Once we find out what is 10% of 25 and we add it, we will be able to get the selling price. So how do we find this out? Now, again, I will do this in detail in class, but if we have 10%, 10% means for every 100 or 10 out of 100, and then we just multiply it by the price, 25 over 1. So what we can do is cross out these two zeros, and we'll be left with 10 here. And 1 multiplied by 25, $25 over 10, 25 divided by 10, it will give us $2.50. And that there is the secret to our question, right? So now, this is just a super quick video. I have class in like about 5 minutes. So this is the profit. So once we add, so yes, now, so let me, can I scroll up? Okay, yeah, I can. So to find the selling price, we just add the $25 plus the $2.50, and we will get $27.50 as our answer, right? Let's do another one. Okay, let's just do question 2 because it is fun. So question 2 is the cost price is 24 and the profit is 25. So 24 and the profit is 25%. Right? 25% is also known as a quarter, or 25 out of 100. So the first thing is, whenever you see 25%, just know that this means 25 out of 100. This automatically translates 25%, 25 out of every 100, or for every 100, you will give them 25. Now, again, it's a little bit more complex than this, but like I said, I have 3 more minutes to do the video. So what we do, so we already have the cost price, right? All we have to do is add the profit. And how we find the profit would be equal to 25 over 100 multiplied by 24 over 1. Now, there are many ways we could do this question, but what I would do is reduce this. So 25 over 100, if we divide 25 by 25, we'll get 1. 25 divided by 100 will 100 divided by 25 will give us 4. So we reduce 25, so 25 over 100 will basically be 1 over 4. 1 over 4 multiplied by 24 over 1. 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 24, 6. 1 multiplied by 6. 6 over 1. So therefore, the profit is 6. And remember, guys, if you guys did not do this topic as yet, it is okay. We will do this in detail many times. So the profit is $6. So all we have to do is selling price would be the cost price, which is $24 plus $6. 24 plus 6, $30. Okay, one more example I'll just make up from the top of my head. So let's see. Okay, have to shout out Backpacks TT. I buy all my backpacks from Backpacks TT. Let's say Arun, he buys a backpack for $400, spray grown backpack. And his profit will be, let's just say something fair, plus 25% profit. The selling price would be the $400 plus the profit, which we have to calculate. So remember what I said earlier, if we see 25%, it just means 25 over 100, or for every 100, you will basically make $25. So let me show you 2 ways to do this question. 25 over 100 multiplied by $400 over 1. We can't cross out these zeros. 25 by 4 is 100. So therefore, $100 will be profit. So the selling price will be $400 plus $100 profit, which will give us $500. So Arun will sell the bag for $500. He will pay $400 for the bag, and this $100 is to cover cost of workers, cost of wages, cost of transport, and he will sell it for $500. Now, another way we could do this question is like this. Let me change the color. He pays $400 for this bag, right? And in this bag, 25% is profit. So again, it means for every 100, he will add $25. 400 is really, if we split up 400, it will split up into 100, 100, 100, and 100 again. So we split up 400 into 4 groups of 100. And from this one, he'll make $25 profit. From this one, he'll make $25 profit. From this one, he'll make $25 profit. And from this one, he'll make $25 profit. So it just means 25 for every 100, he'll make profit. And when we add it up, 25 plus 25, 50, 50 plus 25, 75. 75 plus 25 will be 100. So we get the same exact answer as we got above. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed this video. If this evening I will get more time after class, and if you need any more examples, I will do it and post it to YouTube. Anyhow, take care, have an awesome weekend, and peace. Oh, I have